Hey guys, we're back again. Prime numbers and composite numbers. Okay, so here's the notes that you should have copied in your planner yesterday. If you didn't get it, you can go ahead and pause and do that now. Okay?
Y'all need to stop and exit.
Just one moment. There's Miss Jones. All right, I'm back. So yesterday you should have written your notes down. Prime numbers, they are numbers that only have two factors, one in itself. So say for instance, number 5 is a prime number because I can only multiply 1 times 5 to get 5. So it says my factors, that's easy, it's just 1 and me. So a prime number only has two factors, 1 times itself. Then notice here to help you out, I broke up the word prime. So PR stands for prime, and prime equals, if you look at this I, it looks like a 1, and then the last two words spell me, so 1 and me. So whenever you think of prime, you should know it's 1 and me, 1 in itself. Whereas composite is the opposite. Composite numbers are numbers that have more than two factors. They create a colorful factor rainbow or rainbows. So on 25, notice it says 1 times 25 is 25, 5 times 5 is 25. Then we have 36. We have 1 times 36 is 36, 2 times 18 is 36, 3 times 12 is 86, 4 times 9 is 36, and 6 times 6 is 36. So those are our factor pairs in order from least to greatest. When we write our factors, that's what I like to see. I like to see you listing them in order from least to greatest, and it helps you to come up with your factor pair by doing your rainbows. All right, and last but not least, you want to make sure that you write down 0 and 1 are neither prime nor composite. Remember, to be prime, you have to have two factors. Composite, you have to have more than two factors. 0 and 1, they are neither prime nor composite because they don't have two factors, nor do they have more than two factors. So if you need to take a moment and pause and write your notes properly, that's perfectly fine. And then just come on back. See you in a few minutes. If you have your notes, keep on going. All right, next, you're going to create a verbal visual word association for prime numbers and composite numbers. So the paper that I gave you earlier, you're going to get that out. Here's mine. I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it in half. Nice and beautiful. Oh, nice and beautifully. And then I'm going to take it and fold it into fours. Perfect lines. Perfecto. Open it up. And you have 4 boxes. And basically on here, we're going to put the vocabulary term. And this one's going to be prime numbers. Over here, you're going to give me a representation of what prime numbers look like. Okay, so what are prime numbers? What do they look like? Down here, you're going to give me the definition of prime numbers. You can either use a definition we have in our spiral, or you can look it up in your math textbook. Or you can use the internet. But you need a definition of what prime numbers are. And then you need a non-example. What is not a prime number? So here, what is a prime number? Give me a representation, a picture of it. You can draw a picture, you can write a number. What are prime numbers? What is the definition of prime numbers? And what is something that is not a prime number? Like the opposite. Then you're just going to flip it over and do the same for composite numbers. So I'll just write composite numbers. Now do the same thing. What's the representation of composite numbers? So what does composite numbers look like? You can draw a picture or write a number. The definition of composite numbers, and something that is a non-example of a prime number. Of a composite number. Okay? So you can do one for each one. One for prime number. Then on the back, you do one for composite numbers. And then you're it. Use color pencils, use crayons, use markers, make it beautiful, and use plenty of color. And I guess I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.